we talk about righteousness as a gift, we're talking about standing before God through the lens of what Christ has done, to the degree that you know that even if prayer and fasting can strengthen your relationship with God, they are not the determinants for the love of God in your life. Do you understand? Listen, it's a slippery slope for many people. Many people go to either extreme. But it must be settled in your life once and for all. You know what Paul said? He that did not spare his son, but freely gave him up for us, how shall he not also freely give us all things? You know, so that's self-assessment to determine your confidence in your requests. It's revealing that you don't really get it. The fact that you scan yourself that way to know how confident you should be in the love of Christ, it means you still don't get it. And so Paul was talking to the church in Galatia, Christians who should know better. And he said, "Oh, foolish Galatians, who has bewitched you?" Galatians chapter 3 verse 1. That you should not obey the truth. It says, before whose eyes Christ was evidently shown crucified. Listen, he's telling them, I have preached to you to the degree that you have seen Christ crucified as much as the Jews who witnessed it. That's what he's saying. My preaching has so set it forth that it is as clear to you as the people who saw it with their eyes. It says, before whose eyes Jesus Christ was clearly portrayed amongst you as crucified. I've shown you that it happened and the efficacy of it. He says, but you have begun in the spirit and you want to be perfected in the flesh. More Christians than you realize are guilty of this. And then he asks a question. It says, he who supplies the Spirit to you and works miracles amongst you, does he do it by the works of the law or by the hearing of faith? I want you to answer. Now, you may think you understand this. You may think you know it. But what if you came to a conclusion in your devotion? The supply of the Spirit, the working of miracles, is by the hearing of faith, not by ticking some boxes. Are you getting what I'm saying? The same principle. The context was slightly different because of the laws they were trying to obey, but it's the same principle. Devotion may deepen our relationship with God, but will never be the determining factor for his goodness in our lives. Do you believe that?